Hello and welcome to episode 10 of Backspacer 57's Minecraft modded Modsauce world. Not in set order. Oh, okay, we gotta change this. Let's see here. So, their sounds are really, really loud. So we're gonna take that master volume down to like 40. Alright, so it's episode 10. Obviously, this is a landmark episode, and we have absolutely done nothing. Big, at least. So, I cleared out some area over here, so I took down the smeltery, and I have not finished that yet. And that, you know what, that's not really the size that we want to go. So, this is episode 10. It's been 10 episodes. That's 300 minutes of streaming time, or recording time, and all I've managed to do was make a smeltery, tear it down, explore the world, find a village, and then just put stuff here. So, you know, and that's not really enough. So what we're going to do in this episode is we're going to get some stuff going. We're going to really kind of improve. We're going to make a lot of things go a lot faster. So we're going to get our smeltery up over here again. So we're going to level this out a little bit more. Excuse me. Make a little bit better of a setup here, and then just for that, it's going to take a colossal amount of work. We're going to do a lot of that off camera, and then so then we're going to make this whole area kind of like the workshop. And we might take down that thing there, and then we're going to finish up this building here. And then we're going to kind of give it some trimmings, a little bit nice of a look. And then that's when I think we'll be at a good point where we can say that we've gotten a lot done. However, so that being said, I'll need my trusty shovel, which I'm still using a wood shovel, which is just fine for right now. And yeah, so it's time to get started. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to level all of this out. I'm going to leave some spacing here for some stair kind of like stuff. And then I'll get back. But yeah, that's kind of a crappy introduction, isn't it? Just like, hey, haven't done enough yet. Time to get some stuff done. So yeah, just kind of like an overview of just before I get started. I'm thinking we're gonna put like maybe like a little entrance to like a workshopy thing right here, and then it's gonna come in and it's gonna be like a big open area. There's gonna be a smeltery off this edge, a coke oven over this edge, some workshop and tables over on this edge. Maybe we'll tear this down and we'll make it into some kind of storeroom, and then we'll bring everything over into here more, and we'll light it up real nice. And I think that's the goal. So yeah, that's 3 minutes introduction, and I think it's time to go ahead and just get started, to be honest. Yeah. BRB, yo. Alright, and we're back. So, I have spent the whole Minecraft night clearing out this area, and I think we have it reasonably well cleared out. Next step is to determine where the smeltery is actually going to go. So we're going to grab our seared stones, not our coke, and this should be enough for us to get started. So I'm thinking that the road is going to come through here. So just to kind of give it a little bit of delineation. So this will let us know where it's at. I think our entrance is going to be like here-ish. So then we're going to come up like here and here. And then we'll walk in, and then here we go. Alright, so now that we have this whole area cleared, we're going to come across And then in this corner over here, I think this is where the perfect spot is for the smeltery. So we're going to kind of mark it out. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's 4. 5, 6, 7. And then we'll also grab this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1. And we're out of charge, so to speak. Yeah, so I've been through quite a bit of wood here. Probably about a good, like 4 repairs. So then we're going to come down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. And then let's come across. So actually we did get to upgrade our the experience on our shovel. And as you can see, it's a lot faster now, which is awesome. And then we'll come here. And that'll mark out our smeltery. And then I'm not too concerned about aesthetic looks at the moment right now. So this is 7 by 7. So then we'll come down here. And then we'll make it look nice. And so then we'll come down here. Alright, and then our smeltery control will actually be up on this side here. And I kind of am going for the purposeful sidelining of the smeltery off to the side up there, because it's a pretty big structure. I should probably go ahead and grab some stuff. Not you. Yes, you. So then there's you guys. Alright, so we can worry about everything else later. Alright. Okay, so that gives us the boundaries. And then right smack dab in the middle, we will put the controller. Should we? You know what? No. What we want the controller to be able to do is we want to be able to replace this maybe with facades later, or facades. So we might not necessarily want that there. And then the same thing with the lava tank here. And right now we have an operational smeltery. So now this runs into the next issue that we're going to have to put a second level on, just for use of the drains. Now I'm going to put the drains up that high because I'm not really thinking that we should be having like a subterranean ground there, and that's going to give us a lot of room. So yeah, that's a lot of room. And there's our smeltery setup. I think it looks sharp, actually. That's a smart look. We're going to have to spruce it up, of course. So we're going to have to kind of come up with a little bit more of a smeltery look, so to speak. So we might do that with some cobble, just because we have a lot of it on hand. Or we might even just fire some cobble and make some stone bricks, and then we'll do some stone bricks around the edge of it. Or maybe we could even do flint stone, maybe? Or maybe even machine blocks. Or possibly even sandstone, depending on what we get out of the sandstone. Maybe not. Alright. Well, whatever. So we got the smeltery up and going. And so that's going to lead to our next big step, we need to put a casting table down here, and then we can put 2 down. So we'll put 2 casting tables down. We're going to get some more drains up to going, and then we're going to put those in, and then we'll have 2 casting tables, and we'll have 2 basins. Actually, we could even take these basins and just put them on the other side. We can put them down the side there like that, because we'll have actually 3 casting tables and 3 basins, because of the village actually had a bunch of stuff come with. So where did that go? Yep, here. So then we can just kind of set it all up just like that, and then we can go ahead and we can make a whole bunch of drains. And then these drains will be just like that. And like that. And then there'll be 3 drains, 4 drains, and then we'll need a whole bunch of seared faucets. And then there. Okay. So last thing to do before the cut. Yes, we'll do another cut, and we'll come back. Let's see here. All right. There we go. Then 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now we have a full setup ready to go for smelting. So we can smelt whatever we need. And of course we'll have to fully automate everything. We'll have to figure out how we're going to be able to do that. However, that is something that we're not going to worry too much about right now. Instead, what we're going to worry about is getting the rest of the workshop area set up. So I'm thinking over here we might do kind of like a little bit of a workshop setup for like workstations and stuff like that. However, I think what I want to be able to do right now is to kind of give this area a little bit more of like a workshop work area feel. So we're going to do that. We're going to get some materials, and we'll come back, and once we get ready for some more building. All right. BRB. Alright, so we have finally made a decision, and the texture that we're going to be using. So under here, actually, I found a whole bunch of marble, so I went and dug it out. I put some marble in it, decided that it's too white for this area. We wanted something a little bit dirty looking, and these disordered stone bricks look really good. Sorry about the cat. Simon is quite... The disordered stone bricks look really good, and actually this isn't where I was going to put them. So here's the idea. We're going to have a path in, and this path in is going to be made out of regular stone bricks. Just like that. And then off to the sides of these regular stone paths, say here and here, we're going to put down some, where to go, disordered stone bricks. So we're going to put down different bricks based on their tiles. So like over here, we have these mixed ones. It looks a little bit dirty, kind of like what you would expect out of like, so if I was doing some smelting, I'd kind of expect... That actually looks really good. So I'd kind of expect like it to be a little bit dirty. So there'd be like a little bit disordered, a little bit kind of things. And then as I'd come back, I'd always come back to the normal stone bricks. So then that gives me some variation, and some delineate, some like differentiation in between the different areas. And even we could even do with things like that, and we could even mix it up even more. And that would give us quite a bit. So what we have here, this one here, that would give us quite a bit of difference in between certain things. So maybe we won't go quite that dark. Maybe we'll go, or that brown. Maybe we'll go closer to this. So what was that? That was the Moffic. So we have this neutral. Yeah, so we could even go to neutral, and we could switch you out for, there's Felsic, whatever Felsic is. Yeah, so we could even go like that. Well, just between the neutral and the neutral and the other one, and that would give us like a dull look and then a mixed look, and we have a pretty good change there. And then here we have some disordered, so maybe we could go off into some kind of other offset here. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring this all the way up, and then we're not gonna do that, not quite yet. Well, sheesh. And then we'll come through here, and then that'll give us like a nice little starter for the area. So I'm gonna cut, and we'll be back. Alright, so it's been a while, all weekend as a matter of fact. So I finished the interior of the workshop area. So and the exterior kind of looking thing. So I'm not really sure if we're gonna update it farther back that way. I'm just not sure yet. Since like the fence is right here, we might just extend it all the way back. As you can see too, like this is a huge area here. So I kind of like made little prototyping areas. So here's like some area here, marble with some chisel too, then some and then like another area here. This might be a wood workshop. Then there's a pathing in between everything. Here's another area. Here's another area. And then there's going to be this area all around the smeltery. So I'm not really sure how far back we're going to extend this. We might even just use this as like power gen or whatever area in the future. Not too sure. However, yeah, so then I ran over here, used some extra utilities walling, which is basically just forged microblocks, and then threw some forged microblocks on top of that, and then I had to put these little features in because with forged microblocks pillars and torches on top, because these walls don't support torches. So yeah, that's not cool. Can I eat this? No, I cannot eat that. Alright, what can I eat here? So, yeah, and then I got the edging here finished. I'm not really sure what we're going to do here, so we might just like build this wall out and just call it a day, and then just have like a natural barrier, and then build this into more of like an outpost, and this more into more of a house that looks right on to the plaza workshop here. And then so yeah, so next stop what we got to do, we got a whole bunch of stuff over here all sorted out, so we got to get the stuff over here sorted out, which I think is going to be like the woodworking area. So then we'll have the woodworking right next to the forging, and so then we'll have a tool forge plus crafting things. There we go. And then we'll kind of make like a little pavilion here or something like that. Kind of like give it some like class. I could just extend this wall over one more, and then that would make this symmetrical. I might do that. In any event, I used these edge stone bricks all the way around the edges, even though they got hidden by the stone brick wall here. They do make a nice feature. And then I used just kind of different textures. Like here I used the panel, here I used some marble with a dent, and then some ornate stone brick tiles, and then chiseled stone bricks, and fancy. And then here, of course, before we did these masonry bricks right into the floor or the smeltery. So then I gotta finish this up real quick. And then this I'm just gonna kind of leave. And for right now, we're gonna see where all this goes. Actually, we could just make the pavilion thing over this way, and then move that, tuck that back in that corner over there, and then we could tuck that out of sight. Ideas. Right. So, as you can see, the only two things that don't really have ringed edges are the smeltery and the stone bricks over here. So, not really sure what I'm gonna do with that. I think it's fine. Like, to be honest, you know, there's only so much fussing you can do. And then this is kind of like the mainstay here. It's just gigantic. I mean, look at that. Along the back here, I kind of left so much room open because we're going to be putting more drains in, and eventually those drains are going to be going into some kind of collecting reservoir, maybe underneath, maybe up above, maybe back there. You know, you never know. I'm not really sure yet. So, yeah, I'm really thinking that probably tuck this back there, and then we could run the piping underneath there. And then that'll save quite a bit. But yeah, so far so good. Not so sure about the episode time. I'll check that before I do the next cut, and hopefully we'll keep this episode shorter. Eventually, if not this episode, then the next episode, we're gonna be fixing this place up. One guy's already taken residence in it, but I mean, it's pretty nice. I mean, I like it. It's just, you know, it could be nicer, right? So we might like extend like a little thatched awning or something. I don't know. Regardless, I think this is a good update. I'm gonna take a quick break, and then we'll see where we need to go next. Alright, so it's been another day, and da-da-da-da, whoosh. It's done. Finally, at long last, we have a working, completed, and now fully lit work area. So there's a little bit of torch spamming going on all over the place. There's a torch up there, as you can see. So that's just to keep the zombies out at the moment. But yeah, so now we have everything finished. And so now it is time to move in the stuff. So yeah, that's going to take a little bit of time. So, alright, we'll cut for that. Alright, so final take of the episode, and here we have it. Everything's gone. Yes. So we have cleaned up this area. Everything's just about gone, and we have finished. So what I did here is, so I made this whole space kind of like the workshop. I put a little bit of a fence here, because what we're going to do is we're going to do a little walkway up here into this area off into here. But so we have this little walkway in, and then we have some oak fence windows, which is really nice. Followed up with an oak wood planks fence on the side. I was just using extra utilities for some special textures. They don't really look different, so I'm just going to leave those the same. So then we set up a couple of crafting stations and then a crafting table itself. So we have the two switch things when we need them. So we place down our builder. our oak sieve, and we did a whole bunch of chests. So what I did was these 2 chests, well, this chest has some valuables in it, ender pearls and gold ore berries, or the ore berry bushes. And then this is just kind of craftables. Blocks used for building. Armor, usables, miscellaneous things that can be used for crafting or that have been crafted. Ores. And then we have 3 oak drawers. So just solid blocks, things that we usually have a lot of. So like oak wood planks, dark oak wood planks, gravel, cobble, stone, dirt, things like that. And then we took the iron, we made an iron furnace, by the way. So an iron furnace is really simple to make. Just surround a regular furnace with a whole bunch of iron blocks, and you get an iron furnace from better furnaces, which makes much more stuff faster. And then we upgraded it with a better storage upgrade and an ore processing upgrade that basically makes it look like, so it's the smeltery over there. You get more ores for you get more resources per ore that you put in there. Now that we have the smeltery, it doesn't matter too much at this point until we get like really high up in the upgrades, but we're not even at that point yet, so it's not that big a deal. So then we put a top around it like we had over there. We made a tool forge. We have some up to a couple of pattern chests here, and then the only thing that we need is to make a couple of wow, what am I thinking of here? Nope, not that. So we need to make a couple of tables here. So we have our part builder. That's what I'm thinking of here. And our tool station. So then we have this, which has access to all of that. Still can't put that in there, which kind of infuriates me. I mean, we're on what iteration of Tinker's Contract here? We should be able to put stencils in. And then I gotta keep myself doing that. Alright, so now we are totally complete. We have a totally complete crafting station here, complete with item storage for our crafting tables, 2 crafting stations actually, and then our table, sieve, everything's ready to go. We have a fully operational smeltery with lava generation. Fun fact, you can only feed in cobble from the top. So these pretty much are all just useless right now. Yeah, I'm going to clean that up a little bit though. So we'll clean that up. We'll make it look a little bit nicer. And we have all of these set up and all of those. And then, so I guess the next episode, we should get some smelting going. Probably, so we can get some more casts for our cast pattern chest, which is conveniently located right here, and then we can come over here, use the tool forge. I like how I did that. And then, so we're able to walk in, walk out really easily from this way this is all set up. And then, so then we'll probably, next episode, probably focus on, oh. What? How did he spawn up there? Huh. Somewhere in here. Alright, whatever. So, yeah. Next episode we'll be focusing on getting all that stuff going, and then we'll be focused on getting this straightened out. So this is going to be a big thing. It looks horrendous in here. Look at how drab this is. So we might bust it out a little bit. Add on maybe like another block here, or maybe we won't, because then that'll come over. Yeah, maybe we won't, but next episode will be really interesting. We're gonna have a lot of fun doing this. This is gonna be pretty exciting the way it's gonna finish out. I think everyone's gonna like it a lot. Other than that, we're gonna leave these torches spammed, because as you can see, the light level's not too high at the moment. We're gonna look for an alternate way to figure that one out, and then I think this was an excellent point to stop. So episode 10 is finished. Episode 10 was much better. We made a huge building project out of this. Took me all weekend. However, it looks great. I really like it. This is awesome. This is by far one of my best building sites at all. And if you're wondering why I didn't put walling down this side or do anything like that, that's because we're going to pull that out a little bit more. We're leaving this open at the moment because I'm not really sure how this is going to happen what we're going to do over here. So maybe we'll extend this part out and come through here more. Not really sure, so we'll have to see. But yeah, I'm thinking this looks great, looks good, and remember, hit like if you like the video, hit subscribe if you really like all the videos, and if you want me to keep doing what you're doing, do both of those. I'll make more videos the more you like and subscribe. Also follow me on Twitter, Backspacer57, or I think it might just be Backspacer. Links in the description. And I also run a Twitch channel. This week probably won't doing too much Twitch. I have some exams. You know, that's much more important than Minecraft at the moment, or even Twitch streaming. But yeah, we'll get this going a lot more. I really like the way this is going, and this is going to be an excellent build. So be sure to follow. Definitely be sure to follow. So, hey, look at that. Look at that. So long, and see you next time.